Hi friends, this is Aussie Bear Budgets. Welcome to another weekly budget breakdown. This is the second one, but this will be something that I do each week, especially now that I'm no longer employed. I did a video a day or two ago about how I resigned from my job and the reasons why. And so that obviously is a huge change to my budget and my income. I still do have an income in that I have a side hustle that does bring in a little bit of money. Plus, here in Australia, we have Centrelink, which is a social security system in place. So I do receive a payment from Centrelink each fortnight. So based on, plus of course, as I mentioned in a video ages ago, my daughter who lives with me, she contributes to the household as well. So I'm not totally broke, despite the fact that I am currently out of work. However, it does mean that there's been a little bit of a shift in my budgeting. But I'm going, and it may change, like in the days and weeks to come, it may still change as I adjust to the new way of doing things. And, God willing, I will have another job soon enough and things will change again. But let's work with what we've got for now and we'll just see how it goes. So I have my breakdown sheet here. I have changed it up here to $600. It was $650 a week that I allowed myself to budget, and I've just dropped that by $50 just to sort of, help things out a little. So a lot of these are the amounts that I would like to put in each week, and that does, all of these do add up to $600. But this week I'm shaking things up a little. I'm skipping a couple of categories and I'm adding more to a couple of other categories. And so, but I mean, that's the whole point of having a budget breakdown sheet, isn't it? So that we can, adjust things each week to suit our needs. Okay, so the other thing too is I said in my first weekly budget breakdown that due to the fact that my boss from the job that I just left was sometimes late in paying me, I would work my budget out. I would budget ahead, basically. So the budget that I would do for this week, for instance, would be based on the hours and the money that I earned from the previous week, just to make my life easier, because I was supposed to get paid on a Monday night. Sometimes I didn't get paid till as late as Wednesday, and that was after I chased him for it, which is just unacceptable, but it is how it was. So even though I no longer am at that job, this week the budget is worked out on $650 still, because that's what I got paid from last time. And today's date is the 18th of January. Today would have been one of my sister's birthdays. She passed away in 2008. She was killed in a motorbike accident, but it would have been her birthday today. So she's in my mind, and I miss her, of course. But yeah, all right. So I have the paper folded in half again, because if I lay it out flat like that, you can't see these ones up here. And then this book is purely just to rest on, so that, because this is fabric, when I'm writing on the page, I don't want to be putting holes in the paper with because I'm writing on fabric. So this book is just to rest on. All right, so I'm still going to be putting $250 a week in my purse, because, I mean, clearly, as you will see from two videos that I have already done and videos to come, my rollover videos, $250 is more than I need. However, I could cut that back, but I don't want to, simply because I love the rollover. I love being able to put my $5 notes away for the $5 challenge. I love being able to not use my coins for my coin money box and coin bag. And I love having rollover that I can allow to build up over the month, and at the end of the month do a count and a reallocation of that rollover money. So that's why I want to keep it at $250, even though my income is about to drop. Simply for that reason, purely for the for the pleasure of having rollover. Okay, so $250 will go into my purse. My savings, which is my big savings account, that the prerequisite of that high interest savings account is that I save $100 a month and don't do any withdrawals from that account. So that means $25 a week. So that's not going to change. So that's still getting, it's 25 actually, the envelope. Look, I'm screwing up already. I swear I should not be allowed to play with figures. Yeah, so the envelope is now going to have 50 in it. And when it has 100, it will then go into that big savings account to earn me that extra interest. Eating out this week is not getting anything. So it still has $20 in the envelope. Well, it has $20 in the envelope because it did have, last week, it did have 40, but I've used 20 of it. So, yeah, so there's $20 in that envelope. Self-care is getting its usual 50, and that self-care covers, primarily it covers my massage once a month and my hair appointment once every 6 weeks. So $50 a week is more than I need, but that's okay because any extra, like if I happen to need, I don't know, another hand cream or, something else, that's part of my self-care, then that money will be there. The envelope now has, what does the envelope have in it? Let me have a look. The envelope now has 150 because I took out the $100 last week to pay for my massage. So the total is 150. Now mowing is getting its usual 15. It's as dry as possibly could be here. So so there's $30 in the envelope, and that's a total of $30. So my lawn won't need mowing for a little while, and it was only mowed the week before last. My medication, that's really a must, and so it's getting $15, and it now has 75 in the envelope. So 75. Now groceries and cats each are getting nothing this time because they've got quite a bit in there, but not as much as there was. So this has changed because I'm reading off my cheat sheet here and trying to work out what I've done. I thought I had it all worked out beautifully, but of course I haven't. So, all right, so in the envelope there is still $20 in each of those envelopes. And now in the bank, instead of, why have I written that? Oh, gosh. Instead of $300 in groceries, there is $200 because I took out $100. So that's $200. And then in cats, instead of $300, there is $100, which makes the total for cats $120 and the total for groceries $220. Now, oh gosh, so untidy. The reason that those have been reduced is because there was a couple of sales at the grocery store, so I took some money out to cover that. And as I mentioned in my first weekly budget breakdown, when cat food goes on sale, I stock up big time. And this past week, cat food was on sale. It was down to $10 a box again, instead of the normal $15.80. And so I bought 22 boxes. So we have plenty of cat food, which feels so good. And I got a discount of over $100 and something. I can't even remember. My maths is not good. Let me see. That's probably about $127, I think. Yeah. No, 167. So over $167 off, like discounted for buying, 22 boxes of the cat food. So that's why that's gone down anyway. And so yes, currently 220 total in groceries and 120 total in cats. Now, personal is getting $10 today, so that gives me $20 in the envelope. So that's 20. Oh, no, wait a minute. No. $10 in the envelope because I took $10 out and used it for something. And I can't remember what I used it for, but no doubt it was something fun. All right, church is still getting its usual 50, so that is now going to have 150 in the envelope. 150. Okay. Phone is getting nothing today because phone is fully funded anyway. Well, it was. I took out $70, so the envelope has 35. And because I took out, no, it has 30. Oh my gosh. Seriously, one day I'm going to surprise everybody and I'm going to get this right. But not today. So it's not getting anything today. The envelope has $30 in it. And because I took out $70 to pay the phone bill. So the phone bill has been paid. And that's all good. Now, miscellaneous is getting 5, so that is going to mean $45 in the envelope. So 45. Rates is getting 40, so that's 200. Is that right? $200 in the envelope, and that is $2,600 altogether. 2,600. Electricity is getting 15, and that is going to mean $80 in the envelope and $920 altogether because there's $840 in the bank. So $920. Water is getting nothing because it's fully funded, so it still has $10 in the envelope and $110 total. Christmas and birthdays are each getting 5. So that is 45 in Christmas, $5 in birthdays. $5 in birthdays. Is it? Oh my gosh. Seriously, I've got to find a better way of doing this because my brain is chicken soup right now. So that is, let's see, it's $155 for Christmas, $155, and $335. It's either $330 or $335 because I'm not sure whether this envelope total is 5 or 10. Because I know I took out $10 to buy a birthday present for my friend, but I don't know whether I did that before last week's budget or after last week's budget. I think it might have been before, so I think this may be 10, but if not, we will soon find out when I do my next video. Alright, so that makes it $335, and medical is getting 5, so that means there's $225 in the envelope, and a total of $410, because there's $185 in the bank. And can you believe I still have not rung the dentist? Like, seriously. I did try to ring them one day last week, and it had this really long recorded message that just went on and on and on. And it like, I didn't even hear it actually ring. So I don't know whether they were just really busy and that was just an automatic hold thing that I got put onto, or whether there was some problem, I don't know. But I ended up having to hang up, and I haven't had a chance to get back to them yet. So I still have not made an appointment to have the second stage of my root canal done. And yeah, so I mean, I know it's something that I have done. Like, part of me is thinking, well, maybe that's a good thing because I'm now not working. But it's something I'm going to have done, because otherwise I'm going to lose that tooth. And the tooth is one of my front teeth, and I don't want to be missing one of my front teeth. So I do really need to have it done. So I might kick myself into gear and try and ring them again next week. And all being well, we'll be able to get in there soon. So we will see. Like I said, I've got a pretty good emergency fund saved up. So even though I currently don't have a work income, I do have enough to cover this root canal if I do finally get it done. Okay, so vet is getting $5 as well, which means there's $65 in the envelope. There's $260 in the bank, and so that is a total of $325. Clothing and holiday are both getting nothing. So $60 in the clothing envelope and $70 in holiday. Let me just have a look. Yep, that's right. And $70 in holiday, which means that clothing has $250 and holiday has $350. So $250 and $350. And household is getting $5, which means that there is $230 in the envelope, $160 in the bank. So that's $390 altogether. And then I am still allocating $60 for my savings challenges. So I want to keep that the same because I love doing savings challenges, and those completed challenges will be reallocated to categories in my sinking funds anyway. So even though, you know, I could stop doing this and divide this money up into the categories, it's much more fun to do it via savings challenge, isn't it? So that's what I intend to do. So that's what this week's budget breakdown looks like. A hot mess because I can't add. Well, I mean, I can add, but my brain is just chicken soup. So with noodles, chicken soup with noodles. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, share if you feel like it. I appreciate all of you. Thank you to anybody who is newly subscribed, and welcome to the channel. And thank you to everybody who are return subscribers and who regularly watch my videos. I've loved commenting with so many of you. Oh, and while I think of it, oh my gosh, while I think of it, I want to give a big heart-hugging shout out to Lexi. She is the delightful daughter of mumwife_budget_life, who is a fellow Aussie cash stuffer, and via her mum, Lexi sent me a good well done on my savings challenges, and so I wanted to give her a shout out. So Lexi, thank you so much for watching with your mum, and I appreciate your mum. Your mum has been so encouraging, and I appreciate you too. So thank you, Lexi, and thank you, Amanda. All right, guys, I love you all. God bless, and I'll catch you next video. Bye.